everyone, this is Dawn. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make another card using the July stamp of the month. It's called For My Beautiful Friend, and this time I'm going to use the butterflies and the sentiment. So let's get started. This is the stamp set, the full stamp set, and I'm going to use the large butterfly and the small butterfly and For My Beautiful Friend. I'm also going to be using the mix-in papers and some cardstock colors. We'll start with White Daisy. So I'm going to cut this down to 3.5 by 5 1/4. And this will be the base for my design. So we'll get that cut down. And then I'm going to flip my Versamat over to the cushion side for stamping, and I'm using black ink. So I've already mounted my stamps on blocks, and I'm gonna stamp a whole bunch of butterflies. I want to create like a burst of a ton of butterflies going from the lower left corner to the upper right corner. So I'm going to start by using the larger butterflies and get those placed, and then I'll work the tiny butterflies in between. And then I'm checking to make sure I have room for my sentiment. Okay, so now I'm gonna stamp a bunch of these tiny butterflies in. I'm gonna do rainbow colors, and I've got my tri-blend markers over to the left that I'm gonna color with. So I'm stamping all my little butterflies. I'm just gonna squish in as many of these little guys as I can, and then I'll stamp my sentiment. Okay, so our stamping is all done. So now I'm gonna flip my Versamat back over, and I'm gonna do my coloring. So I'm gonna color in rainbow colors, starting with purple, and then I'll use a darker indigo, and then blue, and then green, and then yellow, and then orange, and then red. So it's the basic rainbow colors. And I've sped this up a bit, and I'll show you the coloring of a couple of these guys, and then I'll skip ahead to when I'm finished. So these tri-blend markers, if you haven't worked with them, they are awesome. They have a basic color, and then within that marker there are 3 markers. So there's a light, medium, and a dark in each of those colors. And they blend wonderfully. So usually the process is you start with the lightest one, and then you add accent with the darkest one, and then you go to the medium one, and then you blend everything together with the light one. So that's kind of the basic process, but I kind of do what I like and what I think looks good. So I'm still learning the basic blending process, but I just have fun working with them. So this is my finished coloring. So now let's build our card. I'm going to do a basic A2 size card with a side fold. So I'm deciding now whether I want my border to be in bluebird or in black. So I'm just trying them out to see which pops better, and I decided on the bluebird. So that's going to be my border, and then on the side I'm going to put a thin strip of this mix-in paper. It's in Fern and New England Ivy. So I'm going to cut my base down to the basic size, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch strip of this mix-in paper to put on the side. So that's 5 1/2 by 1/2 inch. And I'm bringing in some glitter paper, and I decided I had pulled both the white and the black glitter, but I decided that black would make everything pop better. So I'm not sure exactly how thin I want this, until I get everything cut. And so I started with 1/2 inch, but then I decided on 1/8 inch for a thin strip. Okay, so now it's just basic gluing. Got everything laid out on my card front to be sure that's what I want it to look like. And then I'll get everything glued together. So I'm using the Bonding Memories glue. And just a quick note, this item is going to retire at the end of the catalog period, and it's currently while supplies last. So if you're interested, you should probably get on it pretty quick and make your purchase. And you can go to the URL in the upper right corner. That's my online store for all of these supplies. And the stamp of the month, if you make a purchase of $50 or more, then you are eligible to purchase this full-size stamp set for $5. And I tell you, it's one of my favorite stamp of the months that Close My Heart has come out with in a while. There's so many different things that you can do with it. And I love a stamp of the month that you can get a lot of mileage out of. So I'm just gluing everything down. I'm not going to pop anything. It's just everything's gluing direct to the card. Pretty simple design. Get all that glued down. And then of course I have to add some bling, like I do to most of my cards. So I've got the clear sparkles and bitty sparkles. So I'm just going to scatter a whole bunch of them in this burst of butterflies. So I'm just putting a variety of the bitty ones and the regular size all over. So the stamp of the month is available for the month of July. And so you still have a few more days to be able to get this. Okay, there's my finished card. I love how colorful and bright it turned out. I hope you give it a try. I appreciate you watching my video today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And thanks for watching.